Hey guys, Chester Westerford here. Looking at the roster of films set to be released in 2023, there's a lot of really good movies coming out this year. And a lot of them that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to more than is on this list, but I decided I'm just going to do a quick countdown of top 10 movies I'm looking forward to, and I'd also love to hear your guys' thoughts about what movies you're looking forward to. I'm always curious to kind of predict, this movie's going to be really successful, this movie's not, and it's interesting to see how many people are looking forward to certain movies. So just comment down below what movies you're interested in seeing. Here's my list. One note, these are presented in order of release date, not order of how excited I am about them, as I really couldn't decide which one I was the most excited about. So yeah, I kind of decided to do just order of release date. AntMan and the Wasp, Quantumania. Yeah, I won't say I've been too happy with all of the Marvel productions lately. I really feel like they've been doing quantity over quality lately. But this one, when the trailer came out, I don't know, it just got me real excited. I do like what Marvel has been doing or trying to do with the multiverse stuff. And Loki was one of my favorite Disney Plus shows that they did, so the fact that this kind of connects to that and continues on the Kang stuff makes me excited. And like I said, the trailer looks good. Seeing Scott and everyone else go into the quantum realm and have an adventure there, even his daughter gets to go, I just think that sounds like a fun idea, and I'm looking forward to seeing it and having a great time. Shazam, Fury of the Gods. DC's attempt to rival Marvel's cinematic universe has been kind of hit or miss. However, I've still been a supporter of them lately because they've put out some good movies, and I really want to see them do better. I like the DC characters. I like the DC storylines, so, especially now with James Gunn in charge and Peter Safran, I have faith that they will, will finally succeed. Maybe, I don't think it'll ever be as big as Marvel, but I think it has the potential to be a lot bigger than it is. But of the first few films, I think the first Shazam was one of my favorites. I really liked that film. It was kind of a nice, lighter tone after the extremely dark ones we got before it. Nothing wrong with dark, but it's nice to have a balance every now and then. Yeah, David F. Sandberg is a good director. Zachary Levi is really good as Shazam. I'm just really looking forward to this one. The first one was a lot of fun, and I predict the second one will be a lot of fun as well. Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3. The Guardians of the Galaxy series has been somewhat hit and miss for me. I thought the first one was pretty fun. Really liked the second one, and was kind of middling on the holiday special. Even though I haven't always been entirely pleased with the actual films, however, I like the characters, and I like James Gunn's directing of the characters, and I'm looking forward to seeing the grand finale, finding out a bit more about Rocket's origins, hopefully wrapping up character arcs, listening to one last mixtape in the soundtrack, and just having one fun, final good time with the Guardians of the Galaxy. The Flash. Yeah, this one's been mired in a bit of controversy lately, what with Ezra Miller and all the charges and stuff. Some people, don't want to go see it because of Ezra Miller, and I understand that, that's fine, but to me, not seeing it would do a disservice to the director and all the other people who worked really hard on this film. And by all accounts, what's coming out about it, it sounds like it's a really good film. I don't know, I only give certain kinds of credence to reports about test screenings and stuff, because who knows what test screenings, sometimes reports come that, this film had test screenings, and then the director comes out and says there were no test screenings for this film. But you never know. I believe that this is going to be a good movie. Michael Keaton is in it. I haven't seen them, but I heard that Andy Muschietti, the director, did a really good job in the It films. And from the clips I've seen of that, it does look like he did a really good job. I'm interested to see Supergirl in the DCEU. And also, there's just been so many rumors floating around about this movie. Curiosity is a really big thing for me here. I want to find out what rumors are true, what rumors aren't. Finally put to bed everything and just find out if this is a good movie, what is actually happening in it. I'm looking forward to seeing a well-done Flash movie. I think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to make a ton of money, but I think it's going to be good. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Honestly, I wasn't really looking forward to this one that much. I mean, I knew it was coming out, but I kind of wasn't thinking about it. But then the trailer came out, and I think it looks really good. I mean, I still have some reservations on how the current Disney-led Lucasfilm is going to revive this beloved franchise. The Star Wars revival has been pretty good overall, but not perfect. But I have confidence it's going to be fun. Everyone involved with the production, including Harrison Ford, seems to be really excited about it. At least they're confident it's going to be a good film, and we'll just have to wait and see, but like I say, either way, I'm determined to have a fun time watching it for what it is, whatever that may be. Disney's Haunted Mansion, the third attempt. Yeah, I've always been fascinated by the Haunted Mansion, the ride. I love the technology behind it and the story and the production design. It's just an all around excellent ride, and I think it makes a really good concept for a film. I don't hate the Eddie Murphy film as much as other people. I think it's okay. I think it's fun for what it is. You know, it's not a great movie by any means, but I think it's fun. I kind of like it. But I do realize as an adaptation of the ride, it's not that accurate. It could be better. Muppets Haunted Mansion came out. Was it last year it came out? Yeah, I think so. Last year, Muppets Haunted Mansion came out. That was a little more faithful to the ride. It still wasn't a great movie by any means. The jokes didn't always land, and the celebrity cameos were a bit too much. They overdid it there. As a Muppet production goes, it's not the best, but I didn't hate it, but hopefully third time's a charm. Hopefully they'll really get it right this time. They'll make a really good movie. It's got a good cast, including, Owen Wilson, Winona Ryder, Danny DeVito, Rosario Dawson. But a good cast also needs a good script. It's being written by one of the writers on the 2016 Ghostbusters film. I guess we'll see. But it's also produced by Dan Lin, who produced the Lego movies, the live-action Aladdin. They were all pretty good, so again, we'll just have to see. Yeah, there's a bunch of DC films on my list. May have noticed a trend. I'm really curious to see where they go with DC. Warner Brothers wants to revive and make it better. I don't know a whole lot about Blue Beetle. I have seen a bit of him in the animated stuff and read a couple of the comics, but I also didn't know a lot about Shazam before that movie came out. I hadn't even heard of him, in fact, and that turned out to be a really good movie. Who knows how many of these things will turn out to matter with James Gunn's new DC universe coming, but even if they don't, it could still be a really fun movie, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. It's coming out on my birthday, so that'll be great. Birthday plans taken care of. Yay! Wonka! So right now, this is scheduled to come out December 15th. Described as a musical prequel to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it stars Timothée Chalamet as a young Willy Wonka before he opens the chocolate factory. Haven't revealed too much about the film beyond that I've heard, but besides Chalamet, it does seem to have a pretty good supporting cast. Rowan Atkinson is in it, Sally Hawkins is in it, Olivia Colman, Matt Lucas, and also the director is Paul King, who also directed the two Paddington films, also based on well-known British children's books, and I really enjoyed those movies. They looked great, and I think he made some really interesting and imaginative choices with how those movies were made. I'm really intrigued to see what he does in the world of Roald Dahl and Willy Wonka. He's a good director. I'm a sucker for a good musical. I like Roald Dahl. I like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I look forward to having a good time. I think this could be really enjoyable. Okay, coming out in December is supposedly a sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife. I say supposedly because they haven't even started filming it yet, and I don't know, I wouldn't be at all surprised if this one got pushed back, but if it does, it'll just go on my 2024 list. I really liked Ghostbusters Afterlife. I think after the 2016 reboot, it was nice to see it done properly. I mean, having the kids, or in this case, grandkids of the Ghostbusters, I think is a really great way to reboot the franchise. I think that's what they should have done with the 2016 film, rather than doing a full remake. But then if they did that, we might not have gotten this. And I think this was a much better movie, a really good movie. All the characters were good. All the actors did a good job. Paul Rudd, McKenna Grace, Finn Wolfhard, Logan Kim's podcast, I liked his character. And seeing the original cast together too was also a fun and special moment. I'm really intrigued to see where they take it from here. Jason Reitman is not returning to direct. It's instead being directed by Gil Keenan, who did co-write Afterlife with Reitman though. So he is someone who worked on the previous film and has a connection with it. The whole cast is set to return, I believe. I think I heard somewhere it's going to be set in New York, which would make sense given the post-credits scene with Ernie Hudson. I don't know if it's going to be pushed back or whatever, but whatever happens, I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Yeah, I know, one more DC film. But I quite enjoyed the first Aquaman. I wouldn't say it was one of my favorite films of all time or anything, but it was good. I like Jason Momoa in the role. James Wan, though, is a terrific director. The first movie looked great visually, and based on concept art Wan shared online, I think the second one is going to look even better. And also, too, as with the anticipation of The Flash, there is rumor and speculation out there about this. There was that whole thing with Ben Affleck. He was confirmed to appear in the film. In case you haven't heard, Jason Momoa confirmed that on Instagram. And now with the James Gunn thing, it's rumored his role might be cut. I don't know if he would do that, but I'm curious to know what's true and what isn't. I think it's going to be a good movie. James Wan, like I say, is a really great director. He did a really good job in the first one. Whether it's good or not, I think it's going to look visually stunning. I do have faith it could be good. So that's my list of most anticipated movies of 2023. There are more that I'm looking forward to than that, but that's just my top 10. But yeah, let me know what movies you guys are looking out for this year and you're looking forward to seeing. And I'm going to talk to you later. Goodbye.